Hey, Jay here with Mobile Home Partners, making another video. Answering a question, one of many questions that I got. Just got through doing a little bit of cardio, so beautiful day. My cardio was actually inside the house, but one of the questions that came was, and I'm hearing it a lot more, is people making statements, I'm not able to close on a property because DMV and tax assessor's office are closed. And that is true. For the most part, that's definitely what we're seeing. So how do I close on a property at this time with the DMV and or tax assessors being closed? And bottom line is you cannot. I actually have the same specific issue with the title. I'm trying to get transferred right now. All the paperwork's on point. We've signed, everything is done basically in paper wise. But trying to get it into this county's office to get them to switch it is not happening. It went from them answering the phone at first and basically telling me, offices are not open to public at this time, to basically right now, I've called steadily past 2-3 days and I think they're just gone at this time. So not sure if they're working from home or, what the situation may be. But either way is no, titles are not being transferred at this time. So, and a take from that, especially if you're buying, if you're an investor, you're just buying a mobile home, there's certain things that you're supposed to be doing with part of your due diligence when it comes to paperwork. I'm strong on that because, I've learned from experience. But, one thing that you want to make sure when you're taking a title of any kind is that it is clean and clear. Any liens on it, anything that's on it that may not be clear at this time, you want to make sure you're checking on that before you go processing to buy it per se. So, and I hate to say it, I don't want you to miss out on the deal, but I want you to be covered. And that's if you're calling your tax assessor's office or DMV, they're not picking up and you're not sure about a title, I would almost say you better off holding off, better safe than sorry, one of those kind of things. But, depending on how good the deal you think you may have, up to you if you want to take that risk. But me personally, that's something I strongly do is, when I get a title, even well before I get the VIN number, and I call my tax assessor people and get them to run it for me. They pull it up on the system, check, and let me know yay or nay. Yeah, there's a lien here we see, but it's been signed off, so you're good. That's what I want to hear. Just clean titles, all I want. Um, You can structure all the paperwork if you can get a hold of the tax assessor or DMV office and get them to run a title for you. Now, there are other departments that you can get them to run a title for you also. Let me mention those. So any of you guys that know buy here, pay here, car title places, they have access to a DMV from a back door, if you will, if that's how you want to mention it. And I have not done it personally. I've heard from other investors, and I know it can be done, but some of these guys sometimes have access to where they can input this VIN number onto their system, and they're able to tell you yes, it has a lien on it, or no, it does not. It is clear. So that is another avenue. You can find different routes to try to get this VIN number checked and make sure that it's clean and clear. But again, even once you're done past that, the most you're going to be able to do is all the paperwork, which definitely cover yourself. Get your bill of sale, get your receipt, get your everything you need to do, and have it all ready. But to actually transfer that title is not going to happen until these tax assessor's office and or DMV open again for public. It's not going to happen. Like I said, I have one title, and I've tried to see if I can mail it somewhere. If I can, bottom line is they're saying, at this time, none of that is happening. So very unfortunate in a way. I think this definitely will keep from a few deals happening. Not a whole lot we can do on this. Again, the most I would do is get all the paperwork ready. Go ahead and keep on at it for sure. Some people are asking, should I back off? I say on the opposite. Go at it that much harder. You have to work that much harder right now. But if you can lock up a deal, go ahead, lock it up. Maybe don't pay the owner in full. Pay him a partial, pay him a deposit, something, and have it set to close X amount of time, from now. Whether it's June, July, August, I don't know, but go ahead and set that and lock up that deal if it's a deal. But basically, for the most part, what I'm saying is just be safe. Be safe. I've had to learn that before. I bought a couple mobile homes in the past where they both had liens on it, and yes, I ended up paying those liens for them. Very unfortunate. Kind of sad, the sellers, the owners, basically lie to you when they tell you, no, there's no backhoe low lot rent or tax liens or none of that, whatever. They're not honest about it. This is this is your responsibility to come in and check, and that's why, you know, it's put on you. So, and I learned from those. I definitely, like I said, you know, right now I will not close on a title. I will not close on a deal unless I have verification from my people. So, you know, okay. Hope I answered that question to the best of my ability, as always, for educational purposes only. Any other questions, concerns, comments, whatever, you know, I'm here. Reach out to me. I'm actually here at my home right now, so y'all know my email, my phone number. As always, you know, I'll take calls anytime. If you can't get a hold of me, shoot me a text, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to respond, you know, as soon as I get to it. I am spending a lot more time at home office, of course. Got a few deals at hand that are coming up, and I will be making some videos inside of a couple of mobile homes tomorrow. As a matter of fact, tomorrow and Saturday. It just depends when you're watching this video, of course, but they'll be up there now. We'll be answering a few more questions. All right, till next time, thank you for watching.